Hi folks, and welcome back to another episode of the TriJake Truth. My name is Jake, owner and operator of the TriJake Fitness studio here in Wellesley, Massachusetts, and we got an awesome show today. We're bringing on Holly Kozel. She is the owner and operator of Hollyday Hounds, a, well, not so typical dog walking and dog boarding service right here in Wellesley, Massachusetts. And we've partnered together because she takes these dogs on very, very unique walks, and she really believes in the idea that your dog needs fitness too. So I wanted to bring her on the show, and a little bit later on after that, we're going to be addressing some calories in, calories out, what you should be eating, what you maybe shouldn't be eating, and what you should be doing to achieve all of those goals. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the TriJake Truth. All right, folks, I love being fit. I love going outside and doing outside activities, and I love dogs as well, which is beautiful because our next guest is Holly Kozel. She owns Hollyday Hounds right here in the Wellesley, Natick area, and she's brought on some of her friends, Casey being one of them. Casey, how you doing, Casey? Casey's happy to be here, and Holly's going to tell us a little bit about what makes her unique and special and what makes her dog business unique and special. So, Holly, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jake. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
And who's this?
This is Casey.
Tell me about Casey.
Casey is a 9-year-old cockapoo, which is a really popular hybrid breed now in that they don't shed and they're not allergenic, and they're really sweet dogs.
Oh, I like that. And how long have you known Casey?
I've known her whole life, basically.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is a long timer.
Yeah, she was one of my original clients.
Excellent. Cool. And this is a Wellesley dog?
Yep, Wellesley dog.
And you take Casey on walks?
Yeah, Casey, if her family goes away, she'll stay with me in my home and just become a part of our family. So she's really sweet, and she gets so excited to see me because she knows she's going to have a good time.
Oh.
Like when I picked her up today, she just like hopped right in the car. I have a couple other dogs with me as well, and
yeah, I can hear them.
Yeah, and so she's great. She's a lot of fun. She loves going on walks in the woods, but she's just as happy to hang out at home.
Does Casey do any tricks?
Casey?
Can you do any tricks?
Are you a good girl? Well, she's already sitting. That's one of them. Good girl. Now this is her big trick.
This is her big one.
Down, 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 over.
Wow!
Good girl, right off the edge. Good girl.
Oh, just do that on command.
Yeah, you have to kind of swirl your hand.
Well, that's pretty cool. Well, I know we got some other dogs, so let's see. We'll give Casey a break. And who else do we have coming?
We have Cedric.
Cedric, and Cedric's a corgi.
He's a cardigan corgi.
Oh, he's a cardigan corgi.
Yeah, so a little bit different. He has a tail.
Oh, all right. Okay,
Yep.
let's bring out Cedric.
Okay.
Let's see here if we can get Ceddy over here.
Hi.
Hi, Cedric.
So Cedric, like I said, he's a 1-year-old cardigan corgi, and he lives in Wellesley. And he's come here, buddy. He's been a regular walker with me for a few months now, and he's just a sweet, sweet dog. Loves to get out there in the woods and play with the other dogs.
Now you keep saying the woods. So what does that look like exactly?
So, like this morning, we went. Cedric, are you going to stay up here? Come here. Sit. We went to Centennial Park in Wellesley, which is a beautiful park. If I have like one or two dogs, it's fields, it's ponds, it's woods. It's just a beautiful spot for people to hike, but also for dogs.
And is this unique? Is this one of the things that makes Hollyday Hounds different?
Well, I think that there's a lot of great dog walking companies out there. Mine is very small and boutique-y. So I take very few dogs. Like it's great for a dog to have a buddy because they get so much more exercise and socializing that way. But I've seen dog walkers that take a lot of dogs because for them it's profitable and get them all into one group. But like 8 to 10 to even more dogs is too much for me to enjoy myself and feel like I'm in control of the dog. So we just take 2 or 3, maybe 4 if I go to a different place. And we just go out in the woods and the dogs are running. I'll sometimes run. I've even cross-country skied with them in the winter. So we just have a great time, and I feel like it's very manageable. I always know where my dogs are and what they're doing.
And I bet it's fun for the dog.
It's so much fun for the dogs. I take a lot
running around the studio.
Come here, Cedric, come. Come here. He's really a puppy, so come here, sit. So he's actually doing a really nice job.
There's lots to see. That's a good one.
And he's had a lot of, his owners are great, and they have done a lot of training with him. They're actually starting to do agility training, so he goes to classes where he does the things that you see on TV with the jumps and the tunnels.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
Yeah, so he's...
Maybe we'll get him in the studio sometime.
Yeah, he's got a lot. When he's done with this course, he's going to be, a full-fledged agility dog that can do courses.
Well, he is handsome as
He's
can
a
be, and
good
we got
boy.
one more, right?
Yep,
We got
we
who's
we have
next?
Baxter.
We have Baxter.
So I'll take Baxter.
I know Baxter.
Cedric, you're a good boy. Off you go.
Hi, Baxter.
Baxter, sit.
Hi, can you sit down?
Baxter, sit.
Oh,
Baxter's
good.
a 3-year-old rescue dog. He's from South Carolina.
Baxter looks like he is a bundle of energy.
He's a bundle of just fun and energy. He's 3-year-old boxer lab mix. It's a great combination. He's extremely athletic, very friendly. This dog
he
has...
likes to run in the woods, huh?
A lot of dogs will have a vice or two that, I try not to focus on, but he really doesn't. He's so good.
Oh.
And he's just such a delight to have stay with us when his family goes away. And they, when I went to pick him up at his home today, usually they bring him to me. He got so excited. They were like, it's like a celebrity walked in the door. And I know, I could flatter myself and say, oh, he just loves me. But he knows he's going to go out and he's going to do a hike and he's going to have a great time. That's what he associates with seeing me.
Yeah, and, I find that it's important, with dogs, and I was kind of joking around before the show, even with me, to exercise.
Yeah.
And to get the exercise in. Then maybe once they kind of expel some of that energy, then maybe they're more apt to listen, so you get better discipline.
Well, and that's absolutely critical.
Hi.
I was talking to someone before the show. See? No vices. Cesar Milan will say, you want to do the 3 things in this particular order.
I like this
exercise, discipline, and then the love. Because if you mix up the order there, you could end up with a spoiled dog, and that's difficult to manage in the home. So exercise is so critical for a dog to be, a really enjoyable family member in your home.
Well, I think that's wonderful, and there's certainly no absence of love with this one here, huh?
He's a great dog, and he, as you know, I run with this dog. He swims. He loves. There's a great contraption called a chuck it.
Yeah.
That if anybody has a dog that likes to chase a ball, it throws that ball 10 times farther than I can throw it with my arm, and he'll do that for an hour.
Oh, well, that's great. And see, that's one of the reasons why I think what we're doing and why we're doing it together is so important, because now the dogs are staying fit, and then hopefully...
And it helps the owners to become fit too, because it's so much fun to see your dog running and having a good time out in the woods that it makes it a really enjoyable, fitness routine for yourself as well, because you're out there, taking an hour walk with your dog, where you probably wouldn't go to Centennial Park and walk for an hour if you don't have a dog.
Right.
I've rarely seen it.
So dogs can promote fitness as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at me, so cute. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Well, Baxter, you got a new buddy.
For Baxter and everybody else at TriJake Fitness and the TriJake Truth, we'll see you in just a minute.